Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. We're at the finale. The showdown with Zera draws close. The end of Valmar draws close. And it's us together with the two sides of the same coin. Elena and Millennia. I do wonder to the nature of Millennia. I feel like, as opposed to Millennia very strictly being the wings of Valmar, I feel like the wings of Valmar, perhaps due to Elena fortifying herself against being infected by a piece of Valmar, instead it took a piece of her and made it into a separate entity entirely. So that even once the wings of Valmar, per se, had left her, Millennia remained, because Millennia had always been there. I feel like the wings perhaps also put something in Elena that stuck around. It left a mark on her. So again, once the wings were removed, Millennia, and effectively all her glory, was still right there. Though I do wonder then what happened to the Millennia on Valmar's moon. We saw that Millennia get taken in by Valmar, or perhaps Millennia was taken in by Valmar at the time, and it was only once we were back here, within Valmar itself, where that piece of Millennia existed, that Elena could draw that piece she was missing back from the environment. And Millennia was born once again. I honestly don't know. I think it's cool, though. And I think it's neat that perhaps things aren't as well explained as they could be. But regardless, it's time for us to take on Zera. And of course, each chunk of Valmar is going to stand in our way. That's okay, we've beat you once before. The tongue of Valmar. Simply because there are 4 pieces to it, this is perhaps going to be the hardest fight that we have to deal with in this run. We'll see how well it goes, but the same deal as before applies. You do not have to actually kill any of the other segments. All you have to do is kill Valmar's tongue.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha!
Now, Elena, I gave the fairy egg, which this is the one that we gained from going into the special stage of Raoul Hills. It has every healing and support ability in the game all right here, and Elena is going to be our designated healer. This is just going to be what she does. We could use some defense, but this fight should be over fast enough that it shouldn't be that big a deal. She doesn't have any offensive magic, but if she needs offense, she can just White Apocalypse. Now, depending on this guy's AI, this fight can go either really easily or not.
Return to the world of darkness.
So let's hope he's kind. Let's see some fallen wings. We didn't even see him from the fake millennia, did we?
This is my way of thanking you.
Oh, it feels good to have her back. What are all y'all doing? Flamethrower? Eat 'em alive. Eat 'em alive is... I could potentially cancel this if I wanted to. But I'm going to hold off and let it go off, just because I don't think it's an attack we ever saw him do when we fought him the first time around. He may have had access to the ability, but I don't think he did it. Eat 'em alive is... brutal, to say the least. But it'll also confuse whoever gets hit by it. Ryudo, by the looks of it.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha!
Yeah, that hurt a little. Thankfully, I can cure that.
Damn, that hurts!
Like, it hurts, it confuses him, you have to be ready to heal it, which means you're gonna waste a turn, and you're down a person since you've only got 3 people. So that one turn is gonna be rough. Millennia, since she has the Dragon Egg, has 0 capacity to cure.
Fresh ground hamburger.
Which I sort of do intentionally. Because that means I could very easily get bogged down to the point that I have everybody doing something supportive to keep everybody healing, to keep everybody up to par. I could end up doing something like healing on Millennia, and then Elena's turn comes around and I don't know what to do with her. Having given Elena the healing egg and Millennia the damage egg really just means that no matter what happens, Millennia is attacking. I don't have to worry, I don't have to feel guilty about her attacking when someone else could potentially be cured. What are you doing? This could kill Ryudo. I can't beat it that close. It's near instant, but it's not that instant. I can hope.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Yeah, that's instant, alright. Okay, we're not in a good spot now, but... could use some healing. We could also just kill him. Yeah, you know what I feel like doing? I feel like killing your sorry butt.
Strike! Purple lightning! Take that! And that! Yeah! Ha! practice if you want to beat me.
Now, you get a fair number of special coins and magic coins after each one of these battles, as well as experience points, but also gear. That Starlight Tiara. So let's take a look at that, see if it's actually useful to be equipped on anybody. I don't think it is. Yeah, cuts MP consumption by 15% is nice, but I'm good. I will, however, while I'm here, very quickly power up Grudging Claws, Arrow Shot, Heal Crush. And then let's power up the rest of these books. Let's just knock out the ones that we have equipped. Okay, don't have the points for that one. Okay, we're all out of points. We've equipped ourselves up. Now, this is where I feel like, as a brief aside, the end of this game is actually far easier than I feel like it should be. And I feel like a lot of the reason for that is because you can backtrack and save after every single one of these. Which also means you can backtrack and heal after every single one of these. And I feel like that was done so you didn't put yourself into a hole of, oh no, I don't have the poop to last through like 6 of these fights. But I've saved here, so I'm just stuck. I'm never going to be able to beat the game. I feel like that's why it's there, but especially because you can trivialize, you can just go into every one of these fights at full power, it kind of trivializes the fights. And I feel like, if you went into this, spacing yourself out... Oh, that's a welcome noise. I feel like if you went into these fights, spaced yourself out, paced yourself, and had to last until the very end, these would be some righteous fights. Instead, I just Sky Dragon Slash everything.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated.
This is the same deal as before. There's a lot of dudes. 4 of us, 7 individual targets in this fight. And it works exactly the same as before, where once you kill the Eye of Valmar, the fight ends. So you don't have to kill everything along the way. However, I'm still killing everything along the way by using AoEs, because 7 targets is insane.
Return to the world of darkness.
Oddly enough, I still think we'll kill everything at about the same time. Oh yeah, Delta Burst! I don't think we ever saw that one before. That's the attack that I kept avoiding by, like, killing one of the eyes so they couldn't use that. Kill one of the eyes, they can't use Delta Burst anymore. One round through and they're all just about down. Delta Burst, of course, still hurts. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's even better. At least that woke him up, I think. We could use some healing. Oh, don't kill him, you sack of garbage! I would've just... fraggin'...
This is the end.
Well, at least it'll heal Millennia.
Good luck, everyone!
You know, I noticed Millennia doesn't have a rage gauge. Oh my goodness! Stop it with the Delta Burst! And this is why it's trouble when you have this many dudes. Like, Elaine has been sitting there waiting at calm for like 4 attacks. There's just so many dudes! Thank you! Oh, Millennia's not gonna do so hot. I can't do anything though but attack with her. So, that does at least mean I'm getting out an attack. Which is necessary at this point. Oh my goodness, you pieces of crap. They're really Delta Burst happy. I maybe should have killed one of them. Like, focused down one of them. She can't do anything else. She's gonna get killed. Because, like, everybody's freaking calm to act right now. She's gonna get hit by some... Oh, thank you. She actually got off her attack. Can you kill one of the eyes? Any of them. I don't care which. That poison is going to kill her. I don't think any of them are weak enough for this thing to kill. They're darn close, though. Wreck 'em!
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
Seven KO! I sorta like these fights, because the bosses themselves don't have a lot of HP, but they hit hard. Queen heals. So these are exceptionally burst-like fights. You know, act is always a good thing. She loses a lot of defense, but I don't give a crap about move. Let's go with that. As long as I'm here, let's go back in here and power up everything that I can. Okay, that should be... Yeah, there's only one thing left in here that I need to power up at all. And then skill-wise, this is... Oh, no Spellbinding Eye. Not yet, anyway. So everything is just about maxed out. I could max out the eggs, but I'm out of magic. So let's go heal up after that last one. Now, after the eye, there was actually a bit of a pause before we saw the next chunk of Valmar. It wasn't until we got to Serum Kingdom. The basement of the factory under the castle where we first met Tio. That's where we fought the Claw of Valmar. However, for whatever reason, the Claw of Valmar was left out. And yes, there was quite a delay after the Claw of Valmar. We technically, after that, fought the Horns of Valmar in Melphis and the body of Valmar later on. We've been inside the body of Valmar all this time, and I suppose you could say the core was the true fight with the body of Valmar. Which brings us to Valmar's heart. Now, I couldn't actually tell you why they skipped the claw, the fight with the claws, the claw of Valmar. I couldn't tell you why, actually. The best I can think is that the Claw of Valmar never got a proper embodiment. Because Tio was an automata. She didn't have a heart, a soul for Valmar to corrupt. She was merely a vessel for Valmar. And due to that, the Claw of Valmar never got a proper embodiment since it never really took anyone over.
Oh, tainted ones, return to the world of darkness.
This fight is kind of a joke, by the way, because I don't even know if they increased its HP. I think this is the identical fight with the previous. And we're a lot more powerful than we were at the time.
Damn, that hurts.
If this doesn't end the fight, it'll darn well near it.
Return to the world of darkness.
Close.
Strike, purple lightning. Take that, and that. Yeah. Ha!
Oh, that like did nothing to him. Resistant to electric, I guess.
Fresh ground hamburger.
How much HP do you even have left? Punch him.
Yeah. Ha! You better practice if you want to beat me.
Tenma's Dress is our reward for this one.